Hello and welcome to another Let's Draw where we will ink a part of a comic page. So today is kind of a special, so to speak, because it is all about the expressions. And it is amazing. Or not, I don't know. Let's make it amazing anyway. And I have even some stuff I can talk about. Death, life, and the universe, and what it all means. I have the answers. No, I don't have the answers. If somebody tells you they have the answer, they probably want you to be part of a religious group. So yes, I don't have the answers. But what I have is I have played Kirby, the newest one, and it was very nice. So maybe I should listen to that. Oh, sorry. Just noticed why I didn't hear any music. My headset is not plugged in. Yes. Why is it so loud? Oh, wait. We have a bug. We have a bug. For no reason at all, I had several times the same window. I don't know what happened. Maybe I did a mistake. Maybe my computer is starting to get pretty old too. But I don't want to buy a new computer. But let's not rant about computers because computers have become very depressing indeed. Let's talk about Kirby. Kirby was not depressing, Kirby was awesome. It looks great, it sounds great, it plays fantastic. But let's just use that as a reference point for further monologue. Gameplay. Kirby has an amazing gameplay. Where the newest one, Planet Robot. Yes, it is a game. Yes, you get reminded that it is a game, but it is very pleasant to play, and you have bits where you play around with in a robot suit. And the game is very great at making you feel how powerful the robot is. It's a very subtle thing, like you first you never start with the robot. So once you get in the giant robot and enemies that before were a little, well, like boss enemies can be defeated with one punch. It goes satisfyingly push. So yes, style does affect the substance in this case because you feel just really good as a robot and everything controls very well. And the levels, lots of variety, lots of, well, you could call it gimmick, but every gimmick is just very well done. So positive gimmick there. Good game. Another game I have tried recently. Okay, this time I didn't play the whole thing. I just played and saw about an hour of gameplay. Mind you, an hour of gameplay should be enough to be able to say if the game is fun to control or not. It was Star Wars Battlefield. No, it's Battlefront, but we all know it's Battlefield. But with Star Wars. And it is very bad, I think. It looks good. I give you that. The sound is kind of weird because I found the quality of the recordings rather lacking. By which I mean they probably took the original soundtrack, but it also sounds like the soundtrack from back when you watch the original version of the movie, and you know the sound doesn't sound very crisp or also it didn't. The sound quality of the music in the background was kind of off. The noise, I mean the everything else in the sound department was okay, but that kind of bothered me. And oh, music is so important. But the gameplay was utterly crap, I think. Well, please feel free to hate on me in the comments if you want. And tell me how it's the bestest and most amazing game, but the level design was utterly bland. Like there was no love in it. You didn't like in Kirby. You can really feel like they wanted to make you feel powerful when you get the robot. They want the levels to be really distinct and different and be fun. You know, things to remember in the level. Like, oh man, in that bit you have this, and it's amazing. And Battlefield, whether was a level we dubbed the Waiting for Godot level, because you just shoot wave after wave of enemy. And yeah, we went. Yeah, you're waiting for the final. You're waiting for Godot, and he will come with one of the waves of enemy, but you don't know which one. Coffee. And the controls I found very bad too. But I have to tell, I have no idea why people play shooters on consoles. Not because of the hardware or because of how many frames per second you have. These are completely dumb, idiotic crap that are one of the main problems in the gaming industry. Because you want the game publishers to make games that are with super high textures and extremely high technical fidgety thing. Well, just I want the bestest graphics in the world because I have a super expensive gaming PC. It has to be worth it. And so what you have at the end is complete lack of creativity. What's important is that it has great textures and 60 frames per second, and that the game cost millions and millions to make. And you don't want to take risks when you're making a game that expensive. And you could feel it with the Star Wars game because they didn't take any risk whatsoever with the gameplay. It played like any other shooter on console, which meant very badly. Yeah, somehow the console with the control scheme best suited for shooters was the Wii, and the kind of people who play shooters kind of just ignored the whole console. So, what do we learn out of that story? People are stupid, right? But we already knew that. So anyway, what I recommend is never buy anything by EA. Shouldn't be difficult, but people always forget that. Like, oh, EA is evil, I will never buy anything from EA again. Oh my god, look at that, they're making a Star Wars game, I have to buy it. Even before I know it's good because it looks really great, so it has to be good, right? Don't do that. Skyward Sword looked amazing, but it made you backtrack like there was no tomorrow. And there was no freedom at all, and the controls kinda sucked. And I really don't think it was that good as Zelda, but the hype was, oh my god, this is the best Zelda ever. I am that serious. Review websites said this might be the best Zelda ever made. It's not. The next one does look pretty fun though. It controls with buttons. But let's wait, What did we look like? Well, Skyward Sword wasn't a bad game, mind you. Way better than Battlefield. Uh, Battlefront. That is so similar. Okay, probably the fan of one of these two will explain to me in the comments why it's different. In the Star Wars game, you have Star Wars music and Star Wars characters, and the guns go pew pew. See, that is very different. And you have special characters that are horribly unbalanced in a multiplayer modus. It is very different. Also, you can also play with two people at once because you should be glad you can at least play with somebody in split screen. Two is enough, right? It's not like they were able to do that before, like on the 64. Huh, that console had no power. Wait, what? You could play 4-player, no problem? La la la, let me ignore that. PS4 owners have no friends anyway. Actually, that could be a good reason. Oh yeah, not buying anything. See you. I will ruin our society by not buying anything useless. Because our whole society is built upon us buying completely useless tat. If we stop doing that, society will crumble. I am evil. Okay, I'm really going to weird places again. But there is one of the Let's Road I did where I really went to a very dark places. I didn't upload that one because I really went to super dark places. I don't know what happened, but I rambled and somehow it went. Death is the only thing that is certain in life. Actually, maybe I should have uploaded it because then I would have more emos watching me, and that would mean more views. It's not important where the views come from; it's just important to have views, right? This is what I have learned from our society. Alright, let's finish this little panel, and we have it's a big expression special. Yeah, I get bored very fast, so I don't really want to draw 2 times in a row the same thing. Which is why I draw comics where you have to draw thousands and thousands of times the same character. Yeah, but just draw the characters in very different poses and expressions, and it gets fun. Yeah, here you can see it, even if it's just the head and the shoulders, you see you can really play a lot with body language. Body language is important. You use it all the time. Sometimes without noticing it. Realizing, yes. As I know, the music I was listening to is Heaven and Earth by Yes. And because they put me in a good mood, let's ignore everything and just stop there. Alright, so these are the expressions. You have happiness. Wait a second. Anger. More anger. I got an idea. The finished page will be Ah, the hands will be put on my webcomic as usual, links in the description below. I think I'm supposed to say please support me on Patreon and please subscribe, and that's what you are supposed to do, right, when you're making YouTube videos? Yes, I am the expert on YouTube videos.